Hey, welcome back. I'm Annaliese, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel and give me a follow on Instagram. I would really appreciate it. So I've got another recap reaction video for you. It's a mashup where I show you a bit of Elimination and then some behind the scenes footage from the photo shoot. And I am doing episode 5, which is the maple syrup photo shoot. Yes, sticky icky, shot after Toronto Fashion Week. And I actually called it this Elimination. I said if you didn't book any jobs, then you were in trouble. This shoot was all about the interesting shapes, but I do think that they focused more on the girls who had a storyline in this episode. So for example, Laura, whose friend tragically passed just before the show, Ashley missing her kids, also Kat being really upset because she didn't book any jobs. I think they focused on all of that instead of really showcasing how well we did on the shoot. And something that they totally missed out is that Beverly Johnson actually came to the house. Yeah, we took her on a tour, showed her around like it was our mansion. She actually introduced us to her daughter, who's a model as well. It was so nice having some time with Beverly Johnson. I can't believe they cut that out. I really enjoyed this shoot, even though that maple syrup was a nightmare to wash off. And just for some shits and giggles, I thought I'd show you this freeze frame. I mean, it says a lot really, but let's get into it. We start off with the British girls. We thought that our photos were great until we saw the US team.
So we meet again. Interesting, there are 5 Brits and 5 Yanks. But tonight, there will only be 9 total. Are we ready to start?
Yes!
You all experienced Toronto Fashion Week. Some of you booked shows, and some of you did not do well at all. First, we're gonna start with the UK girls. Alicia, here's your best shot.
I really want you to model more. I really feel like there's this supermodel living inside of you that you have a lot of potential to really do something major. And for me, it's like the head to toe part's not really connecting fully.
Use your angles, play around, have fun with it.
Thank you.
That's great. Always be conscious what you're doing with the other arm.
Syrup is going in my hair, it's going in my ears, in my bum, and I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's good.
Sophie. Hi. Sophie, you booked 50% of your go-sees. Do you know how amazing that is? It was pretty cool. And
you know what? Something I did not explain when I covered Toronto Fashion Week is that I think there was only 6 cast-ins. There was 4 all in one room at the same time, and then Pink Tartan and Jay Manuel. So to me, that's 4 out of 6. I don't know where 8 came from.
here is your best shot.
Wow. I just go straight to your face and you're just looking at me, just piercing with those eyes of yours. You could do a lot of stuff with all of this maple syrup, but if you weren't telling me that story with your eyes, I'd be like,
You know what I love about this photograph? It's not sexual, it's high fashion.
Thank you. I want more. I think if you would have bent forward and really pierced through and give me a little bit more weirdness, it would have taken me there. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, keep going. A little bit more. Okay.
It's hard being first up because they all look to you to see what you're doing and then try and do better than you. If you're first up, you've got to set that bar.
Arch your back a little bit so you're getting it exactly. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I love your modeling through this, Sophie. This looks really good.
Yeah.
The syrup. And at first it was cold. I was like, oh, it's cold.
All those awkward angles are gorgeous. Beautiful.
I was not going to let it affect me. I was in the zone. I was like modeling the hell out of it.
We're good, Miguel.
Catherine. All right, so Catherine, you didn't do so well at go-sees.
No, it was pretty awful, actually.
You booked 0.
I think basically, I think I had a good walk, but the designers were all saying that they wanted the girls to be... Oh.
It's okay.
Okay, right. So basically, they said they wanted the girls to be like hangers and the clothes to stand out. I thought I did well.
Are you honest about your walk?
I do think it's a good walk.
It's something to consider.
Yeah, I'm practicing that too, always.
Are you ready to see your best shot?
Yeah.
Here it is.
for me, it's actually my favourite shot I've seen so far.
Really?
Yes, really.
Thank you.
You know what? There's a sincerity in there.
When you're standing in front of me today, you seem a little broken, not really in the game of like a competition, like I'm still here to win America's Next Top Model.
Promise.
And the shot is great, but keeping your head in the right place and making sure that your feet follow is a huge part of being successful.
This is stunning. You are smizing like through my soul, like through my forehead and the back of my head, like you are working it. Okay, thank you. Up next,
Yeah, I think Kat had a really hard time this week. She definitely looked a bit disheveled and I think she was upset from not booking any jobs, but I do think that photo was kind of amazing.
Ashley. So Ashley, you didn't book any fashion shows either?
No. And they said that my walk's quite hippie.
So they said you were happy, like skippity-doo-dah?
No, hippie. Like
Oh, hippie.
Yeah, hippie.
Oh.
Hippie.
Here is your best shot.
Definitely feeling the maple, hand on the heart. I think you have to remember to remove the fear. Right now you look at me and you kind of like squint and you're like, ooh, what's he saying? There's a little bit of that in your eyes here too.
I love seeing you every week. You bring a lot of joy to the competition. I love your personality, but it's not enough. This shot, for me, I feel like you're from like an elf tribe and you lost your clan. I don't know what to say about it. It doesn't do anything for me.
I love your face. I just love your eyes. I love the expression.
There's a sadness in your eyes. I think it adds some vulnerability and some softness. Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
I just love Ashley's attitude. She was really missing her kids.
I'm going to need to get a good photo to impress the judges. I mean, at least, like, I'll probably still be in the bottom two for not getting a casting, but at least if I have a photo, it might save me.
We did that kind of like, yeah.
Not booking any fashion shows takes the wind out of your sails. But at the same time, she has to find that strength within herself if she truly wants to be in this business. Work it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I think we've got enough on the face. I think we're good.
Yeah. You gotta like kind of stretch out a little more. Yeah, that's good.
Like what you're just doing right now with your arms crossed over. Yeah, it's very animalistic and cool. Beautiful.
Last but not least of the Brits is Annaliese. Hello. Let's see your best shot. Finally, a dinosaur. I love your body language.
Very animalistic. I kind of like the crawl. In many ways, it works for me.
Thank you. I love your bone structure. I love this jawbone. It actually reminds me of Beverly Johnson's a little bit.
I was thinking the same thing.
Were you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, guys.
Up next is the American girls.
Now, this is where it went downhill for the British girls.
First up, Zagalicious Laura.
Hey.
You booked one fashion show and you got unbooked from Pink Tartan.
Yes.
What is up with you and Kyle with that place?
I think we had a lot of pressure.
Well, let's see if you kicked ass in your photo.
Beautiful, stunning. I'm glad to see it. I like the body language. I like the shape you've created. And then the look in your eye is just, what? With just one eye up.
I love your face in the shot. I'd like to see a little more energy. What was this? What did this mean? What were you expressing?
My best friend got into a motorcycle accident right before I came here. My face was finally letting the emotion through, and my body was trying to hold back the pain I was feeling.
It's interesting because I said that I really loved the way that your face looked, and I felt like you were slightly guarded. Thank you for sharing that.
This picture is the most vulnerable I've seen of you, and I think it's the most beautiful I've seen of you. So yes, you're the wild girl, the quirky girl, but inside there's a vulnerable person, and this is really, really strong.
Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. Just gently over that. That's great. That's beautiful.
I need to start healing. I'm strong enough to get through this. Yeah, I'm not feeling at my A game right now, but I'm gonna do everything I can to get there no matter what.
Up next is Kyle.
Oh, you have my old waistline. I love this. The leaves and the syrup and the pose is so weird. Your eyes are extraordinary.
You are a beautiful girl and you shoot beautifully. And when I look at your body and I look at your features, I see a model.
Okay, thank you.
Down the neck a bit, Angela. Great. Perfect. Great. Model that.
That's great.
Definitely not letting Pink Tartan get me down. I realized that this is it. Like, this is a competition and I really want to be here and I have to bring it completely.
Yeah, good. Okay, good job. Yeah. That's great. Stay there, yeah.
As Marie.
Definitely have the shot.
She done hers in like 7 shots.
And she did.
As Marie.
It's just hot. So many interesting looks. The tattoos, it's just original.
Smoldering hot, boiling hot, chica, yes. Love it.
Look at your eyes, kind of looking over like, come follow me, boys. I see you looking at my booty. Don't you want some of this maple booty? Alrighty. Okay, up next is Miss Fiercely Real, Simone.
For me, This is the best beauty shot I've seen out of all the pictures so far. I go close up to your face, absolutely flawless.
I see you really know your body, and you know where to place your hand, you know who you are. I love this photograph.
Really, 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 really beautiful use of your body and your face.
All right. Thank you very much.
I think she likes it.
I
do. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Wow. You know, smile, like kind of more serious.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Okay, just relax. She's really, really good.
You nailed that and a bag of chips.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this shoot really showed off Simone really well. I think her giggly personality and all of that stuff, that's exactly why I liked her. But I don't agree with Beverly Johnson. I don't think she knew her body then. I think it was a little bit fluky, but still a bagging shot.
Yeah, stay there, stay there. Yeah, that's good, that's good. And put your Under Armour a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
If Ebony's got a sexy shot, then Ebony's screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, stay there, stay there. Yeah.
Ebony. All right, Ebony. So you tied with Sophie to book the most amount of fashion shows. You booked 4 out of 8. Here is your best shot in the maple, and I hope it's not too sexual because you are 30 never and supposed to be sweet and relate to teen girls, and here it is.
I think it's gorgeous. I just love this whole picture.
There is a French painter called Matisse, and in Paris they have a word to describe exotic, beautiful young girls, and it's Matisse. And you are Matisse, so really well done, beautiful job.
This is slammin'. Yes, you look very sexy, but there is a pureness about it. You're doing it. All right, thank you. Now it's time for us to deliberate.
So let's see what they had to say behind our backs.
Okay. We have to kick out a sticky icky. Sophie.
I like this shot of Sophie. It's not her best shot. She's a little pouty and a little like pasty, but I like it. I mean, I think it's far better than a lot of the other ones.
Another good shot. Good is a B. If you want to become America's next top model, you've got to become an A.
Plus.
She obviously has something to book 4 shows out of 8.
Alicia.
Well, Alicia's not doing it for me. I think there's something wild and amazing living inside that girl, and I don't think we've seen it yet.
Alicia is not very creative here. This is very safe.
In the box. Catherine.
When I look at her eyes, there's a story there. I go straight to them. If this were a campaign for eye makeup, it would be genius.
Catherine, for me, like her mind is creating a lot of mayhem, and there's a lot more mind than there is modeling.
She was a wretched mess in front of us today.
Ashley.
The look in her eyes is still a little frightened, and that frightened look.
You don't like the scared?
You know, it's pretty, but it doesn't work when it comes to advertising. When it comes to selling, sales, people don't buy into fear.
I don't know a magazine that this shot could go in. I don't know what I would do with it as a publicist and where I would try to place it, just to be honest, and she needs to model.
Annaliese.
It's an animalistic thing happening. I love her bone structure in this. I can't get past the sort of presenter in her, the sort of...
The host.
The host.
Sometimes I wake up and I have dreams of her talking.
I think Annaliese booked those fashion shows because of the personality. She is the living, breathing truth that it is not just about what you look like, how tall you are, but that extra... Kyle.
Kyle is a fashion model. I love the way she looks.
For me, it just doesn't work. I find her arm is just dead. It's placed on her head. It looks like it's been there for 5 or 6 frames too long.
I really feel she's Barbara Eden Avatar in this shot.
She likes it.
Yes, I like it. I like it very, very much.
I like it. We like it. Asmarie.
I just love this shot. There's movement and there's fashion and there's a story. This is what it's about. This is what we live for. This is what I live for. This is what gets me.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's so true because she will work a lot. She's different. She's original. She could be a star.
Now she's cocky. Do you notice?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I know. You better like it. Simone.
Beautiful. She looks hot.
I think, for me, facially, this is the most dreamboat face of the bunch.
Yeah. Ebony.
Ebony, 30 never. She's so hot. She is a Matisse, exotique, Gauguin girl.
Ebony in person, pretty girl, but nothing special. And then this photograph, this face, this sort of movement, the hands, the gentle fingers, the twist of the body. This is so many things. This is bookable.
She looks like she is dancing and she was caught mid-motion. Love the arch back. She is working it. Laura.
I love her face. I know y'all love this pose. It's not my favorite thing, but I love the image and I like her, and she's been a consistently strong girl in this competition.
Maybe if she hunched even more.
And I see something very special in this girl. I see a tenderness, yet a rock and roll. That yin and yang works really well. It's exciting.
We've reached a decision.
We have.
Now, this is the elimination when I basically worked out that I should keep my mouth shut. I have a habit of like putting my foot in my mouth, and at this elimination, they asked me how Toronto Fashion Week went. I said it went really well. I talked about my height and how I was really surprised and impressed with myself that I booked 2 jobs. And they kind of took it really negatively, like I was being negative about the situation, and I was thinking, well, of course I was positive about it, because otherwise I wouldn't have booked those 2 jobs. So basically, the more I talk at elimination, I think as well, the more they saw the kind of host in me, and they just couldn't get away from that. But let's go into call-outs. The Brits did so badly.
10 beautiful girls stand before me, but I only have 9 photos in my hands. And these photos represent the girls that are still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. The first name that I'm going to call is Best Photo This Week. Ebony. So Ebony, amazing photo. You're dancing in motion. You booked the most go-sees, tied with Sophie. Congratulations. Runner-up for best photo is Asmarie. Congratulations. The next photo goes to, is it a Brit or a Yank? That's where you're wrong, Sophie.
Wow, thank you.
We measured this photo and you booking 50% shows, which is amazing. The next name that I'm going to call, Simone. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Laura. Kyle. Congratulations, Kyle. Thank you. So a British girl is going home. 4 of you stand before me, 3 photos in my hands. Alicia.
Really?
Yeah!
Oh my God.
Beautiful picture. Dead eyes, no smiles. Annaliese.
So how are dead eyes being called before mine?
Who cares about 5'7"? You booked 2 fashion shows out of 8. That's still really good. So remember that. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Will Catherine and Ashley please step forward? 2 beautiful young ladies stand before me, but I have only 1 photo in my hands. So you all have more in common than just being from Great Britain. Both of you booked 0 fashion shows. So who stays in this competition? Catherine, your strong photo prevails. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, I want to say you have the most amazing personality, and I think that you should be a presenter.
Okay.
Yes. I'm serious. I don't think you understand the thing that you have, and your kids are really lucky to have a mom like you.
Thank you again.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Bye, kiddos. I'm sad, but I'm happy as well. So it's kind of like mixed emotions.
Tyra Banks told me that she loves my personality and stuff, and I'm just so happy that they see me as something and not just nothing.
But I've had a super amazing time. I didn't even think I'd make it this far anyway, so whatever it is, I'll get to see my kids, and I've stayed a lot longer than I thought.
I just love how grateful Ashley was. Like, that was a great ending speech. It was like really one of the happiest eliminations, not because it was happy to see Ashley go, but she was kind of prepared. We all knew that she was going home to her kids. Ashley is actually one of the few eliminated girls who didn't stay with us for the rest of the competition. She went directly home, so maybe she stayed a few days and then flew back to Scotland to see her babies. I was super offended by this call-out order. I mean, I get it, because a lot of the images were really strong, so they're kind of hard to put in order of preference, but I'm gonna explain all of that. I'm gonna fix it in my maple syrup call-out video, which is coming super soon. Super soon. Thanks for watching. Leave your questions and comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and, of course, check out all of my previous content, including my outfit check styling videos. See you later.